guys, it's Tara. I just did a part 1 video about my hair. But as I was watching that back, because I always rewatch it before I post it to make sure that I don't say anything, real bad. I realized I was saying how a pixie cut really makes you feel confident and, when you take clippers, I feel like for any female, when you take clippers to your hair, it is the scariest yet the most freeing, amazing, exhilarating experience of your life. So I talked in the first video about how we have these societal standards that women should have long flowing hair, and long hair is what makes you, a woman. And it's senseless, okay? It's completely stupid. I don't obviously believe that, but I wanted to share, my pros and cons because, I realize when I've talked about my hair in the past, I always make sure that I include that, it does make me feel confident and it does set me apart from pretty much everybody else, especially in a small town. Maybe if I lived in a bigger city, there would be more women walking around with short hair, but where I live, there's not. So, yes, as much as I do feel confident with the short hair, because, and I say that simply because I feel like most women won't go short because they're hung up on this: women should have long hair. What am I going to do when I lose my hair? Who am I going to be without my hair? They get caught up on this idea. So it really takes a true act of just bravery and just this, like, this self-acceptance of, like, I don't need this hair. I don't need hair to hide behind. I don't need hair to be a woman. I don't need hair to be beautiful. I don't need hair to still be sexy or appeal to men or whoever you want, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, so when I say that I feel confident with my short hair, that's more what I'm attesting to. But there's some cons. There's definitely cons. I will say, when you cut all your hair off as a female, you most definitely feel the sense that you have to at least have some type of makeup on to walk out of the house. I don't really feel that confident walking out of the house without at least my mascara, as I've said numerous times. That's always kind of been a thing for me with mascara, but especially with my hair short, I will hardly go anywhere without any type of makeup. Because you do look more boyish. As much as I hate to make that statement and it come out of my mouth, you definitely feel the need to show you're a woman in your makeup, in your clothes, any way necessary. You take that hair away and all of a sudden you need to find another way to prove that you're a woman. It doesn't make any sense. I understand that it doesn't make any sense, but it is this overwhelming feeling when you cut all your hair off, that now you need to make up for that hair by looking girly in another way, because now the hair is gone, so people can't distinguish Listen, I know how stupid it sounds. It's coming out of my mouth. Okay, I'm the one hearing it in my head before it even shoots out. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I want to be real and honest about how it feels to have short hair. But on the flip side of that, I do feel like I stand out in a good way because I'm not your mold. I don't look like every other girl in a line with me. And not for any other reason, but I'm the only one with short hair. I don't feel any different other than my hair. But when your hair's short, it is something that you constantly think about. It's not just carefree. Oh, my hair's short, I don't really have to worry. No, it's not quite like that either. Now, if you're like me and half the time you just don't care because you're lazy and not motivated, it's not such a big deal. But I just want to put it out there that, like, I talk all the time about the pros to having short hair, but there is definitely cons. You don't have the choice of style anymore. You know, there's one way to wear it, maybe two if you're lucky, which is where I've gotten. You know, I can wear my bangs down or I can put it to the side. But there's no half up, half down. There's no ponytails. There's no braids. There's nothing really pretty. There's nothing really girly. There's no. It takes away your expression there. You know, and I know that's so simple, but it takes away your options. So if you're gonna commit to cutting it, you need to make sure that you're okay having the same hairstyle day in, day out for a while. So I would consider that a con and a pro because you take away your options. But for me, that's an indecisive person, that sometimes is a good thing. And that sometimes sucks because you just get sick of it. You just get sick of looking at the same thing every day and doing it the same way every day. And those days where you really don't feel like washing your hair, you can't just throw it up in a knot on the top of your head and it be fine. No, you don't get to do that anymore. You notice I wear a lot of toboggans. That is literally it. That's your way out of washing your hair. And in the summer it really sucks. But you know, when you chopped all that hair off, you made the decision that you wanted to wash your hair more. And it definitely saves time and money. Now, it is more of a keep up. You do have to keep up with it more. You know, it grows out a lot faster, or it seems like it does. It doesn't actually grow faster. You're just noticing it more. So you definitely, the upkeep is no joke. But the styling process and the styling products are way less. Your time is cut down in styling, which is amazeballs. Blow drying, guys. It used to take me an hour with blow dryer on full blast. It used to take me almost an hour for my hair to be dry, root to end, which hardly ever happened, but it would take a long time. And God forbid you let it air dry. That just isn't that's not an option for me. I have very long, straight, thick hair. Or when it was long. Air drying wasn't an option. It never happened. It just took too long. So, but the thing with short hair for me, I can't let my hair air dry short either, or it's the most flat, awful looking, and it genuinely does look like a boy's haircut if I just let it air dry, because it dries so flat and just lifeless. Like I do look like I have a straight up boy haircut when I just let it air dry. But I mean, when you style it and you get it down, oh, it's such a time saver. So that's a pro. Um, the comments, we've talked about the comments. I would definitely say if you are debating cutting your hair to a pixie, make sure you have thick skin. Make sure that you're pretty secure in who you are as a person, because people can be so mean. Like, all of a sudden you cut your hair off and people just lose their damn minds and their common sense and any type of class that they have. Because all of a sudden it's, did you turn gay? Why do you want to look like a boy? Oh, I don't date girls with short hair. I prefer long hair. Like, come on, it's hair. So, I have been asked out a lot less, but the guys that have still chosen to ask me out, I would say, are a step above the regular crowd that would be asking me out if my hair was longer. So that's kind of a pro and a con. I don't get hit on as much, but the guys that do hit on me tend to be of the nicer breed. You know, they don't care. They agree. It's just hair. It's your preference. It's however you want to wear it, and that doesn't mean jack about anything. It's your hair. It doesn't connect to your sexuality. It doesn't connect to your gender. It doesn't connect to societal pressure. It's hair. It grows back. You can cut it back off. It doesn't matter. So the guys that will still hit on me and really, like, it kind of really shows that they're into me. It's not about the outside features. It's not about, you kind of get the smarter ones that don't rely on societal pressures and society's guide to what women should look like. You get the more open-minded, the more forward-thinking men or women, whatever, in the world. So, if getting hit on less is really going to kill your self-confidence, it might be something to think about. If getting nasty, rude, ignorant comments is going to kill your self-esteem, you might want to rethink cutting that hair. Now, I feel it's just hair. As it's been proven time and time again, it grows back. You just have to wait a little while, but it grows back. So, if you're somebody that can handle that, and you want to cut your hair, I say go for it. I think everyone should experience short hair in their lifetime. I think everybody should have the option and feel brave enough and strong enough to do it without feeling this. And it's this weird pressure of, am I still going to be viewed as a woman if I cut all my hair off? Well, I still am a woman. I'm not changing no body parts. I'm not changing my body chemistry. I'm just cutting my damn hair. If you can get over all that, I feel having short hair is great. But I don't want to sit here, because I have made some videos in the past saying how confident I feel with my hair short. And I do. But not necessarily for looks. It's more of an inside confidence of I had the strength to do it. I had the strength to stand out. And I had the strength to endure all these comments and assumptions and misconceptions. So, but I will say I don't feel as pretty. I think that's just a societal standard. I think I would feel a lot more confident, especially going out meeting new people or going out and not having my makeup done. I would feel probably a lot more confident if my hair was longer in that sense. I really panic when I'm out and about and I don't have any makeup on and my hair this short and I run into people. I don't feel confident. I don't feel pretty. And I most certainly don't feel attractive enough to be hit on. I don't know that that's 100% because of my hair. I think that's just my self-acceptance journey at the moment. But I feel like a lot of it is tied into my hair because I feel like when I was younger and I had longer hair, I just didn't worry this much. I didn't worry about how people would view me. I didn't worry about what people would think of me. As much as I don't care if you're gay or straight or trans, I'm not putting myself out there as gay or trans, and it sucks when people just kind of assume, you know, it's just not a good feeling that people are judging you or assuming something about you because of something just so irrelevant. And I'm a hypocrite. I'm sitting here being a hypocrite because I'm sitting here saying it's so irrelevant, but I'm getting emotional because I don't feel as confident or as pretty or as beautiful. I don't feel as courageous to step out of my house with no makeup on as I would have 10 years ago when my hair was longer, and that sucks. I hate saying that. I hate feeling that way because it's just hair. It's just hair. But people can be really mean about hair. And it's up to you as a person, whether you want to get over it and keep it and prove them wrong, or whether you just want to grow it back out. And luckily, I've somehow found a little strength because I've had my hair this short for 5 years now. I mean, it really hasn't gotten. It's gotten to where I could like tuck this behind my ear barely, and then I cut it right back off. So like, it has not really gotten past, I'd say, like here in 5 years. So, I sit here and I say that I'm having all these bad feelings about short hair. But obviously I like it and I do feel confident enough to wear it, or I wouldn't have kept it like this for so long. But I think the reason that I'm worrying about it now or thinking about growing it out is, you can only take so much for so long. And, maybe if I grow my hair out and see that it's just me, it's just my insecurity, maybe I can get past it and chop it back off and be this confident mama that, like, I should be and I want to be. And I sometimes am. Sometimes I feel like I am a rock star with this hair. Sometimes I feel like I'm fierce and I'm beautiful, and these guys are just so stupid because they're so tied to hair, but I'm a freaking queen. And other days I'm like, yeah, I look like a boy. Or it makes my face look really fat, or I don't have the bone structure for short hair. You know, I'm not Pink, I'm not Katy Perry, I don't have that perfect cut, chiseled jawline. I don't have that face. But then everybody, females, other women, really compliment me on my short hair. They love it. They think that it looks amazing on me, and they think, that I'm brave for rocking it and for cutting it and for not caring. And I get so much praise from other women, but yet I get so cut down from a lot of men. Not all men, but a lot of men. And then I have this internal battle of some days I'm like, yes, I'm a queen. I am the Pixie god, and I look amazing, and I can still be sexy with my short hair. And then other days I'm just like, ugh, if I could grow this out with the snap of my finger, I would. So there's a lot to weigh out when it comes to whether you want to cut all your hair off. But I think it's an enjoyable experience just to have the insight of both sides. It shows you a lot about yourself, and it shows you what you still need to work on. And it shows you what you've overcome, and it shows you how brave you are to do something when you really put your mind to it. I really wanted to try short hair, and I dove in with both feet, and here I am 5 years later. But 5 years later is, now I'm getting to the age I don't want to have to put on a face of makeup to walk out the door, just so I don't get confused, or I don't get looked at, or I just feel prettier and girlier when I have makeup on with my short hair versus having long hair and not worrying about it. So it's a give and take. It's a fight. It's a struggle. I'm not gonna say it's all rose petals and confetti. It's not. Some days it is. Other days it's not. And everybody with short hair has a different experience. Some people cut it and they're like, yes, this is my cut. I'm keeping this the rest of my life, and they feel the most confident in the whole world. And that's amazing. And then you have some girls that are like, no, I could never. My hair is my life. My hair is what defines me. My hair is my beauty. My hair is, and that's fine too. You can feel whichever way you want to feel. I just felt like I needed to come on and tell my truth about my hair, because in so many videos I do say that I feel really confident with my hair short. And in some aspects that's true, but not in every aspect. And I felt like I just needed to be really truthful about how I feel about my hair and why I worry about my hair. You notice in every video I fidget with my hair because I want my hair to look good, because I want to still look pretty, and I still want to look like a girl, and that sometimes that's kind of hard to do when you have short hair and you're not really wholly in the mood to put on makeup. It catches you off guard at times. You're like, oh God, like, why am I feeling this way? Like, I'm still a girl. Whether outside people notice or not, because they're too focused on my short hair and no makeup, like, that's on them. I'm still a female. Like, and it's just hair. So here I am contradicting myself again, which is the daily battle I go through in my mind. So I'm just letting you in on what really happens up here. I'm a constant contradiction and hypocrite, and I make no bones about it. I don't hide it. I don't try to hide it. I flip-flop on a lot of things a lot of the time. I'll go back and forth. I'm very undecisive. And it sucks. But I'm gonna stop contradicting myself. There is goods and bads to having short hair. And if anyone out there is questioning whether to cut it or having the bravery to chop it, if you're still on the fence, if you're curious, if you're wondering, if you're just not knowing how you feel, reach out to me. I'll help you. I'll talk to you. I'll share my experiences with you and let you come up with the conclusion on your own, because it does vary from woman to woman. It's just how you feel, and that's all that really matters. Is how you feel. Don't let your family and your friends be like, "Oh no, you can't cut all your hair off. Your hair is what makes you you." No, bitch, no. It's hair. It's hair. Cut it off, try it out. If you hate it, buy a wig and let it grow. I think everybody should at least try it, though. It's exhilarating. And if you hate it, just remember it grows back. 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 So, I don't want anybody flipping out if you chop it and it's horrendous. I mean, it sucks and it takes a while, but it does grow back. You do not have to live with that for the rest of your life. It's not like you're putting a tattoo on, It's hair. It's hair, and I need to remember that more often. It's hair, Oh, and another thing, going to the pool with short hair, because when it's wet, it's flat, it makes you look even more like a boy. If you're at the pool, you probably don't have makeup on. The pool is one of my biggest insecurities with my short hair. I will say that. But that's just because you can't style it. It doesn't look good. You don't have makeup on. You don't have anything to back it. You're just going to look how it looks. And there's really nothing you can do about it. That's the reason it's my insecurity with my hair, because there's nothing I can do about it. I can either go enjoy the pool, or I can have my hair looking good or my makeup on. There's no middle ground there, and that's why I hate it. But that's beside the point. These are my pros and cons to short hair, so this will be part 2. And yeah, guys, subscribe, like, comment, share, blah, blah, whatever. Peace out.